Hi, my name's Fran Baker. I'm the archivist and librarian at Chatsworth. I'm working from home at the moment, but I'd like to share with you the item from our collections that I'm missing most while I'm not there. And in a sense, I'm missing this particular thing twice over because it's been sent away for conservation work and is now unlikely to be returning when we had hoped it would. The item in question is the 6th Duke of Devonshire's Handbook of Chatsworth and Hardwicke, which was printed in 1844. This very much wasn't intended as a formal guidebook to the two properties, however much its title would indicate otherwise. If we look at the first page, we can see it opens like a letter. It's addressed by the Duke to his sister Harriet, Countess Granville, and he very much intended it for family and close personal friends only. It reads like a very engaging, entertaining, but also very personal room-by-room tour of both properties, with the Duke there as your kind of genial host leading you through the spaces. The version that you saw there was taken from one of the small standard size copies of the handbook, but the thing that I'm really missing is our large extra illustrated copy, which fills 6 volumes. Extra illustration was a practice whereby you would have a book printed or mounted onto large sheets of paper, and you would interleave the text with watercolours, engravings and other material to make an ordinary printed book into something really special and unique and personal. We know that the 6th Duke intended to do this with one of his copies of the handbook that he had printed specially on large paper, but for whatever reason he didn't see this project through in his lifetime. Fortunately for us, Lady Louisa Egerton, the daughter of the 7th Duke of Devonshire, decided to take up the project herself a couple of decades later. Some of the material that she inserted into the handbook, I think, was part of the Duke's original scheme. For example, there are original watercolours like this one by William Henry Hunt. The Duke commissioned Hunt to kind of visually document Chatsworth during his lifetime. But Louisa Egerton was also a very accomplished artist in her own right, and some of my favourite things in these volumes are her own original watercolours. So this one, for example, shows the ante-library at Chatsworth looking through to the dome room. And this one is one of my personal favourites. It shows the enfilade in the long suite of state apartments on the 2nd floor at Chatsworth. There are also lots of slightly less formal sketches throughout the volume. So, for example, this one shows a picture hang that the Duke is describing in the text on the facing page. The extra illustrated handbook is probably one of the most well-used and well-loved books in Chatsworth's library. It's absolutely central to the history of Chatsworth. So I'm very much looking forward to it returning from its conservation treatment, restored to its former glory. Thank you.